welcome back to another talk around. This is my video series where we find cool trucks, walk around them, talk about them, and figure out what they're all about. Today's a cool one though, because this is actually a Jeep that's in my family. This is actually my father's Jeep that we bought off of one of my old firefighter buddies. So right now I actually am on Long Island, back where I was born and raised. I'm actually flying back home to Florida today, but I had a couple hours for my flight, so I figured I'd take the Jeep out and make a quick video for you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this is my father's 1998 Jeep Cherokee. It is the sport model. It's been bedlined completely from the bottom up about halfway. The wheel wells have all been bedlined. Even the undercarriage has a full bedline on it. It's got that nice off-roady texture that everyone loves. And the rest of it is just the normal gloss black. So this thing is running on 33x12 Wrangler MTRs. These are really sweet because they are a mud terrain, but they were kind of like an early mud terrain hybrid. So even though it has these big lugs all throughout the tire, it does have this common area where the lugs are kind of closer, which definitely helps keep down road noise and saves your fuel economy just a little bit. It is a mud tire though, so it's it's only going to get so good. But these tires are the ones with the Kevlar sidewall. We've had these tires for a very long time on this Jeep, and we have never had a problem on them. We do have a matching spare that we normally keep on the roof rack, but we're not running that right now, so we're gonna have to put that back up before we go anywhere. As far as suspension goes, we are running the 4.5-inch rough country kit. This, however, is the long arm, so you remove the original control arm mounts and you add this belly pan that then brings the mounting point way back. Now, as far as suspension goes, we are running the rough country 4.5-inch lift. However, this one is the long arm kit. So basically, with the control arms, with this kit, you delete the OEM mount for the control arms and you bring that way back over here with their replacement mount kit. By bringing the mounting point for the control arm this far back, it lets this truck have way more flex. I'll see if I can find some. The previous owner had pictures of the Jeep flexed up on a forklift where they had the bottom of this tire about 4 feet off the ground, kind of like where the hood is right now. Definitely a massive upgrade. We actually swapped out the axle as well with one of the stronger CV axle joints. This is great, especially for down here. When you get all this sand in your U-joints, it's only a matter of time until they're done. So simply just having a boot over a continuously variable joint has definitely been a great upgrade. As far as suspension, we do have the dual stabilizers up here, as well as the Grand Cherokee tie rod upgrade. It's the thicker bar that definitely comes in handy if you're bouncing off any rocks or just have oversized tires like we do. Moving forward to the front, we have this nice off-road bumper. I'm pretty sure it's by Affordable Off-Road. I'm not positive on whose logo that is. If you recognize that, comment down below what bumper this is. We have a Smittyville winch up front, and then just a cheapo Amazon light bar in the front. These things always get destroyed. So if you have a light bar that's right there on your front bumper like that, definitely don't get an expensive one, because there's a good chance your buddy's gonna fling some rocks at it, it's gonna get dinged up, it's gonna get messed up, and then you're gonna have to replace it. So cheaper the better when it comes to high impact areas. Moving forward. So now, not too much custom done up here. We do have an upgraded electrical system to run the winch and all these accessories, as well as a yellow top optimum battery. It does have all brand new gaskets and everything. We've definitely been taking care of this motor. It does have the Banks headers on it as well. And we also have the motor mounts by Brown Dog Off-Road. Moving along, we have a auto fuel light bar. I did some research on this light bar. It has individual lenses for all of the lights. It has the bolts to make it serviceable. So even though this light bar is about 6 years old, it still looks brand new and it still puts out a crazy amount of light. Definitely, I would never hate on Amazon light bars. You just have to do your research and get something like this. I believe these are Quadratech light bar mounts. I saw ones where you have to drill through the A-pillar and then use nut certs to mount it. I don't want to do that because I wanted it to be perfect. So this one goes and it mounts onto the rain rail, which gives it a super strong mounting location, and it makes sure that it is absolutely perfect and leveled. Up here we just have a generic roof rack. It's got a shelf in case we get stuck on any adventures. Kind of hard to see, but out back we have some LED lights that aim down, which have been awesome for backing up and for if you're ever doing anything in the backside of the truck. And the previous owner even left an old semi-horn on here. It's definitely been fun. Definitely gives a nice look for how it tapers with the front of the roof rack. Around back, it all just is stock. It does have a Flowmaster exhaust on it, and does have Rough Countries in the rear as well. Now out back, we have a little bit of stuff that we keep on us. The Jeep came with this all-in-one unit. It's got an amplifier and a subwoofer in it. It's not anything crazy, but it does definitely add something to the audio. We got our emergency kits. We got some more off-road stuff we might need. Then just some emergency blankets, ropes, wipes, stuff like that. We do have our onboard air compressor that we leave in here at all times. Chucks in case we got to fill up our tires. And this is the air supply for the truck horn. Now, one of the coolest things I noticed about this Jeep when we first started looking at it was definitely the headliner. So the whole headliner has actually been replaced with real tree fabric, and we have some beautiful Pioneer speakers mounted in the top, which definitely adds to that wonderful audio that this truck has. Now, I'm pretty sure all the doors also have had Pioneer speakers retrofitted into them. We do have an upgrade head unit with the flip out screen. However, if you're a Jeep person, you know how cool this is. We're actually able to get one of the triple switch panels from a Forest Ranger vehicle. Normally these are pretty hard to find, but having the extended idle has definitely been a cool feature for when you're using all these electronics. All right guys, so that is it. That is my dad's Jeep. It's definitely really been fun driving this thing around. At one point when my truck was in the night for a while, this was actually my daily, so it's definitely been fun getting to see it again, getting to drive around, especially after not being here for almost a year and a half now because of coronavirus and everything that's been going on. It definitely is an awesome Jeep. But that is it. That is all we have for today, guys. I got a plane I gotta go catch. As if you know, I am late to absolutely everything, so planes are not very forgiving. If you like this series, let me know in the comments down below. I definitely enjoyed doing it. It's definitely fun for me. If you like this series, definitely consider subscribing. I got a lot of talk arounds coming up, as well as more adventures and installs coming up ahead. So definitely subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of our videos. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Almost forgot you.